So if I had the choice of spending, $100 to only reach my neighbors, or I can spend $100 and reach 3 times more people, I'm a small business, guess what I'm going to pick? Here is the biggest mistake agents make when it comes to geographic farming. All right, geographic farming is where I found my home with lead generation. With geographic farming, I was able to concentrate my efforts, become a listing agent faster, become known in other people's households in that area faster, so a household name, if you will. And it also cut down a lot of my car travel time away from my kids, and so much more. So when I think about what is the best lead gen strategy for agents who are just getting started, hands down, geographic farming. What is the best lead gen strategy for agents who have been in the business for a while? Geographic farming. Okay, I am completely biased because it has built my personal business into multiple 6 figures, and I know it can help you too. So let's talk about the number one mistake that I want you to avoid if you're thinking about geographic farming. The number one mistake I see agents make is they are looking at their neighborhood. Okay? When you look at your neighborhood, one of the things that you oftentimes forget is that looking at your neighborhood boundaries might not be the most cost-effective way to reach people. And if you are spending a lot of money to reach people in order for you to get a few sellers, that's probably not the best business strategy. So what should you do instead? I'm going to walk you through a couple steps. The first thing we want to make sure is get away from the neighborhood boundaries, okay? I know, I get it, a neighborhood has certain outlines, but let's forget about the neighborhood per se and just look at what we call routes. When you look at routes from the United States Postal Service, with a service called EDDM, I want you to go over to eddm.usps.com and put in an address inside your neighborhood and see what route it is actually falling onto. When you have this route, it'll show you the certain streets that are part of that route, meaning the path that the mailman takes each and every day to deliver the mail to these homes on his route. Okay, I hope I didn't lose you so far. Now that you have that one, I want you to go into your MLS and I want you to pull a search matching that outline as closely as possible. This is not about perfection. This is about trying to match it as closely as possible. You might be one of the few people where it actually lines up. Good for you. You might be one of the people where you might be missing a street or there's a section over in the next neighborhood that is also being delivered to on that route. Okay. Now that you have that, you're going to be looking at the postage and how much is it going to cost you. This is your EDDM rate. When you look at these numbers, you will see that you can oftentimes 3x your reach by simply making a few adjustments. So if I had the choice of spending, $100 to only reach my neighbors, or I can spend $100 and reach 3 times more people, I'm a small business, guess what I'm going to pick? That's right, I'm going to reach 3 times more people. And having that EDDM system is one of the ways for us to make sure our dollar goes further, making sure we reach more people. When we reach more people, we have more conversations. We have more conversations, we're going to close more deals. You see? And now, then there's, of course, follow-up, targeted mail, and so much more. So stay tuned. We talk about all the things, but I hope this one was helpful for you to really detach yourself from neighborhood outlines and start looking at routes. Again, my name is Janine Sasso. I'm the owner and founder of the Hyperlocal Agent. Super excited you're here. Thanks for investing time into yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.